everyone, it's me again, back with another Smile For Me tutorial because I changed the way I did it within like a couple hours of posting the first one, and now I feel like I owe a second demonstration because, well, first of all, I feel the second way is way better style-wise for Smile For Me art, and yeah, I just want to, help as much as I can with what I have learned from looking at pictures and kind of like studying other people's methods. So it's kind of not that much different from my first method, but it's definitely gotten better. So again, here I am with my two layers, line art and color layers. Make sure color is invisible previously, and like last time, you're going to need 3 of the line arts. And again, make the first one invisible and go down to the second one and protect alpha. Now this one's different. Last time I said to go with like a muddier blue color, like, that. That doesn't really work. After looking at some Smile For Me art, it doesn't work as well. It's more in the style, like in like color range of Smile For Me, but for this effect, we kind of want a very bright blue, kind of like the happiness. We want a bright blue. And same thing with the red. You want a bright red as well. And it kind of the bright blue and the bright red mimic the like VHS color schemes. This time, instead of making these two full opacity and then this one lower opacity, we're kind of going to do the opposite, whereas these two are actually going to be at around 50% opacity. And from there, we can shift blue off to the side a smidge, and then shift the red off to the side a smidge as well. And when you add the color, you can see that definitely has a lot more of VHS kind of vibes, which is what we're kind of going for. I also discovered while looking through some of the art that they actually have the outer line of the characters are completely black. I personally prefer having the little bit of blue on the outside and a little bit of red on the outside, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. You can put a full darker outline around it, or you can just erase it. I'm going to leave it because that's just kind of how I like it. Now from there you can make sure all your layers are together, and my program is kind of laggy a bit. Okay, now like last time, second layer, black, filter. I also noticed last time when I was reviewing the footage, I posted it and I didn't have time to actually review the footage, but I did notice that whenever I go up to these little tabs, you can't actually see what I click on. So I guess I heard that it did help from a friend of mine, that it did still help regardless that you couldn't see these little things. If you can, then good on you. I can't. But if you go to filter and you go down the filter tab, you'll see one called custom noise, like we did last time, and it'll pull up. Now, I know this looks different from last time. I'm pretty sure you can't see this little noise filter tab that I have, but I did change it. Originally, I had watercolor 3 in overlay, but I actually learned I have one called sand, which looks like this, and if you put that one in overlay, it has a way more staticky look. And again, lower opacity, 30. I have learned that this one works a lot better with like 25. And like last time, make this invisible, click on the outside, make sure it's all selected, like this little spot here, and then just delete that. And you've got Smile for Me, texture, and line art. And I feel like this one in particular looks a lot more like a VHS tape, which is what, you know, Smile for Me was going for. Whereas the other one just kind of looked like I was trying to make it look, especially with the watercolor texture, it looked a lot like wood versus the staticiness of sand, which looks like VHS. So I hope this one helped out a bit. I know I said on my art channel that maybe I might, or I'm sorry, on my art blog that I might do a tutorial for the happiness brush that I have here that I made. Look at all these happy flowers for happiness. I am not going to be doing that for personal reasons that are way too complicated to describe. I also noticed a thing here which should not be. I do not like the right here how it goes into the eye, so I'm just going to color that in myself because it should have been part of the line art layer, but it wasn't. Also, by zooming in, you can definitely see the graininess in it. So I'm kind of cleaning up a little bit black areas because it doesn't, to me, it does not look good with the red and black, or the red and blue on there. Like I said, personal issues, way too complicated to get into, but I will not be making a tutorial on how to make the happiness brush. Nobody really asked. I kind of suggested that I might, but I'm just letting you all know that I am not going to. So, thanks for watching again. I'm sorry that I changed so quickly, but I hope this helps a lot better than my previous one, and thank you for watching.